Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
We are back with Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Thanks for joining us again. We're so excited to have you during this wonderful holiday season. Tequila, Cognac, and the Girl. Anyways, we're on episode 197, I believe.
Yep.
Yes. And it's time for some current events. There's lots just going on in the world. Gotta keep up with those, you know. Anywho, before we get into it, we're going to do our normal thing here. And Tequila, how was your week?
My week was buoyant.
Okay. No elaboration?
Buoyant. If you need the definition, it's a water app to stay afloat. Or rise to the top.
Stayed afloat or rose to the top?
Yeah.
Which one did you do?
All of it.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'm glad you had a buoyant week. You didn't sink, so you weren't non-buoyant. It's good to hear.
I had a boing.
How was your week, Cognac?
Our week went well until I encountered somebody that made my throat hurt. Just off the. And it wasn't me. I didn't say anything. Everybody was like, "What does that smell?" And I've never smelled something like that in my entire life, and I think I've smelled a lot of things.
Could you give context to a
Well,
story?
I went to a store.
Yeah.
To buy
There's
something.
listeners.
Yes.
We're not just talking to us, we know.
I know, to buy something.
Oh,
And
God.
I walked through to get other things, and this girl goes like this, and I smelled it too. And then everybody in the store was like holding their nose, and I'm like, and I knew who, then I figured out who it was. And she looked like she literally was dressed like she slept in like the sewer or something like that.
Which is very sad.
Which is sad.
Very sad.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say anything, because that's not me. And she went around me at the register, and the girl at the register the whole time. I felt bad because she was like real polite and everything. But then she got into her crazy too. So it's like, but then when she left, they were all talking mad shit about her. You know what I mean? Like, I just kept on moving. Old boy even said, "I'm not gonna leave the door that quick." And they were like spraying the whole place down and stuff, and I just felt so bad, because you could tell she had, a mental condition.
Well, that's
and
it.
it's really sad.
Side note, if you're listening to this on your drive to work, it's not the popo coming after you.
Right.
It's the environment we're in. They're probably arresting that woman for smelling that or something. I don't know.
But it was pretty.
It's the city life in the background.
Yeah. At least she was polite with the woman.
Yeah.
Person, so.
Yeah.
At least the lady had money to buy something. She went in there
And
trying
she
to get
had
shit
rewards.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, that was the thing. She goes, "Did you want to use your $5 at rewards?" That she was doing this to her. She was like, "Yeah, thank you." Blah blah blah. And then before leaving, she went on her rant. So she started.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pray for her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. God bless that lady and may God protect her.
But the one thing I will say about this too, there was a guy.
Put her in a situation where she can get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy outside when I walked in, asked me if I had money. I said, "No, I don't carry cash on me." I said, "I'll get you something to eat though, or whatever." So I walked out, gave him a bag of chips or whatever. But, obviously I didn't see her at the moment.
She might not be homeless. I mean, she had rewards and everything else. It could just be mental issues. It could be struggling right now. Who knows?
No.
All right.
How's your week?
This week.
No.
My week was long, busy at work. I do have a story, but it's less smelly. We have the niece here during the week, and she said something to me that's gonna really like sit with me for probably the rest of my life. She went on this rant about wishes, and she was asking me, what are your 3 wishes? If you had 3 wishes on to me, I said, I hope that you grow up to be a wonderful, kind, smart woman like you are already right now. And she goes, okay, well, what's your second one? They don't care, she's 6. I said, I hope that I'm rich enough to take care of you being spoiled for the rest of your life. She goes, okay, what's the third one? And I said, I hope I live as long as you live, she goes, well, how do you get wishes? And I said, you just pray. And she goes, that's it? So she goes, okay, God, I pray. She wants to be a mermaid. That was wish 1. And then wish 2 was she wants to be a grown-up and have a baby, which I said, okay. And then the third one was she said, I wish to be like you. And I had to keep myself. I get emotional over that kind of thing. I don't want to burst out in tears. And I told her, I looked her in her face and I held her shoulders and I said, Harper, when you're older, I'm going to tell you exactly how much that meant to me for you to say that. So that made my week.
Here was
really happy.
Funny side note on that. They gave her little turkey to make, and her turkey, she made it in a mermaid. And I double glanced. I went, did you make your turkey to a mermaid? She goes, yes, because they're real.
Yeah, she's funny. She's funny, but just her saying that out more really made my week.
That's awesome.
Thank you, little girl.
Harper is awesome.
So I'm gonna just keep doing me. I don't give a fuck what anybody else has to say. Harper likes me. Anyhow, let's get to our.
It's like you and Heidegger soup.
Yeah, that was wish number 4, probably. We only had 3 wishes. No, she wishes we would just start playing with her better and try to negotiate.
What the fuck with the girl?
Okay, so my what the fuck this week is, I'm trying to navigate and fix my attitude for as much as I can. But my what the fuck is for Trumpies that are in my life that really want to figure out if I'm still cool with them. It's getting on my nerves, and then I'm trying not to snap. And tell you what I think about you. So just keep it copacetic and cool, especially in the workplace. You know why my attitude and demeanor changed towards you. So I would appreciate if you just keep it professional. I will. I always keep things professional. And not even just at work. In life, I have some that send me a joke to see if I'll respond out of nowhere, or these random texts that you never would have before. I just don't do it. The door's closed for me, for those kind of people. I no longer feel comfortable with you. I'm going to quote, I'm going to post it on my stories, or I did post it on my stories. A friend of mine who gave us this beautiful tequila, her best friend, she's a television personality, super cool. Her name's Erica Cobb. She posted a video where she said, basically, I'm on my black woman break. I'm on a break. I'm just gonna worry about me. At this point, a lot of us feel that way. We have to just worry about ourselves because y'all weren't worried. Man, what the fuck? Leave me alone.
What the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
What do ducks like in their soup? Quackers.
The boy said quackers.
Only you could have said that. I can't say it.
You came up with that?
No, it's all.
I'm nominating you for the Department of Education. You're a great teacher.
Q, you.
Yeah. I know how to spell quack.
That was cute. I like that joke. Quackers.
That's still not saying. In case it gets distorted some way. Just like last night playing our game where I kept saying, you can't say it. That was a fun game. We're going to post shorts of that eventually. Anywho, let's get into some current events. Tequila, you want to go first?
No. I don't want to go first.
Okay. Fine. Cognac, do you want to go first?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not too long ago on the Katy Freeway over here, there was a deputy. They don't know why she was there with her daughter.
It was this week.
This weekend, right?
I actually have that.
And she got hit by a random driver. He lived. They didn't get the toxicology report if he was drunk or not. But they're also trying to figure out why she was like parked there with her daughter with the text behind the text dot truck. They usually work on the freeways and stuff like that. So they're still investigating it. But it's sad that I don't, like I said, still investigating, but it's like they're also wondering like why she was there. She was in the department for 18 years, or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, if the guy was drunk or not, but why?
I didn't see it was 18 years, and I thought it was in the daytime, so it could have just been
It was
a
like
tragic accident.
No, it was like early at 3 a.m. in the
I
morning.
didn't think it was.
Something like that.
But okay, you could be right. You could be right.
Yeah. No, I had it on.
I just really had prayers for her family. Yeah.
I mean, they shut the whole freeway down.
Yeah, they had a whole procession
Yeah.
and everything without even. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to circle back after they finish the investigation and stuff, but may her and her daughter's souls rest in peace. Horrible way to go. Yeah.
Just either don't drink.
Okay.
drunk,
Well,
and
let's.
also,
But the investigation's
Yeah,
not done, so don't say that.
Or don't drive like
It could have been somebody sleepy. You don't know.
I know.
So until the investigation's done, do not throw that out there. That's how you get sued.
No, I'm not. I'm
just saying.
I wasn't talking about that situation when I said just don't drive drunk in general. That's what I'm saying. Not about that situation.
But you can't. That's the situation we're talking about. And that's what you added.
Oh.
If you want to do a PSA of the more you know, do that at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But don't add that when you don't know if it's that.
Yeah. No, I wasn't talking about that.
Okay.
Situation.
Okay. I'm sorry. He was talking about two different things, guys. My bad. Do you have a current event? Tequila?
Nearly $100 million awarded to the family of man fatally shot in his apartment by an officer. The family of a man shot and killed by a Dallas police officer who said she mistook his apartment for her own has been awarded nearly $100 million in a federal civil lawsuit. This is Dallas Associated Press. Today I'm doing Texas current events. I got two based on this case right here, but
it was like 98.9.
the family of a man shot and killed by a Dallas police officer who said she mistook his apartment for her own was awarded nearly $100 million Wednesday in a federal civil trial. The jury found after a 3-day trial that ex-officer Amber Geiger used excessive force in the death of Botham Jean in 2018 and violated his constitutional rights. Jurors returned a verdict against her of $98.65 million. This verdict stands as a powerful testament to Botham's life and the profound injustice of his death, a statement from Jean's family legal team said. This case laid bare critical issues of racial bias and police accountability that cannot be ignored. Today's verdict sends a clear message that law enforcement officers who commit crimes cannot be insulated from the consequences of their actions.
Told you.
I'm going to stop reading right there. But yeah, congratulations to them. That's it. If y'all familiar with the case, it was crazy. Probably one of a kind. Hopefully you don't hear of anything else like that ever happening. But yeah, the lady walked into this guy's apartment and just started dumping. And then she tried to say that she thought it was her apartment and a stranger was in there. What kind of shit is that? I know.
I would have paid to be on that jury.
Yeah.
That was a long trial too, then, because that was years ago.
Well, nobody just goes right to trial. It was 2018.
No, I know.
Yeah,
that's what
they
I'm
told
saying.
them that people have to build the case.
I know.
Lawyers have
That
to
was
build
like
the
a long
It's-
time ago.
It's not that long.
I bet.
That was 6
Yeah.
years. 6 years.
That's fine.
That's sentencing.
No, I remember that case.
Right.
You know.
That was when she was sentenced already, and then this was just an award. For
Yeah,
a
she
whole
went
nother-
in thinking
Right.
somebody
But
she
this
went to
isn't-
the wrong apartment.
But this isn't the trial. Yeah, we brought it up on
No.
here, probably in a current events episode.
Yeah.
But you don't get to walk into somebody else's shit and you don't know your own fucking decorations. Really,
Right.
I would like a toxicology fucking report.
On that.
And just shoot up someone that's just sitting on their fucking couch that they pay rent at and purchase. So
Right.
fuck her, and that's that.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't get to whoopsie take someone's life. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. I remember that case.
Well, let me get to my current event. Currently, Diddy is saying that the feds edited the tape of him beating Cassie up. That's part of his legal team's strategy currently. They edited it. But it's crazy to me because when you paid her off and you gave a public apology on your page while you were free, you never said any of that type of shit.
Right.
Because you knew what you did. But now the feds edited it. What did they edit? Please tell me. I guess he's going with the AI defense or something. Okay. You fucking corny ass, dude. Like, just serve your time, and that's that.
He gonna serve a lot of time.
Mm,
I mean, if he's accused of everything he's accused of.
maybe not come January.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Well, he might. You know, the thing is, they throwing a lot of shit against the wall to see what's gonna stick.
yeah.
So, I mean, just depends on what sticks at the end of the day, on how much time we can do.
That's true too.
The more shit, can weaken the case. The more allegations and charges, you know, the wrong type of people, you know, accusing him of shit, gonna fuck the case off. Somebody already saw him Busby.
Yeah.
Well, that was bound to happen. We all know that Busby's a
Yeah,
look at me type dude.
yeah. I mean, but that makes it look weak in the case against Diddy, because he was one of the guys bringing out accusations again. A lot of accusations against him.
Yeah, but that's a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, like, those are separate filings. Whatever Tony Busby's doing, civil. That's just
Civil lawsuits.
pay me for what you did.
Yeah.
The Fed is two different things.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that
Right.
shit take.
Well, I just
Yeah.
feel like what I brought up, that's Diddy's camp throwing
Yeah.
shit at the wall.
Yeah.
The Feds edited this tape. Like, you already paid that off, but why would you even bring that up again?
Yeah,
That's hurting you. Now we're all going to look at it again and see if we see some editing and then get pissed off again. And you already apologized for how you did the
Well, my foot didn't directly hit her. They edited that.
I had on clothes, not a robe. Like,
Right.
what did they do?
I had on Sean John, full outfit.
We'll see. What's your current event? Cognac?
I heard that they just passed a bill that they are allowed to do like Bible studies or something. As far as
Are you asking me?
no. I'm saying it was that they just passed a law that they're able to add religion into schools.
Okay, well,
And so people are saying, well, what religion, so on and so forth. And they're saying the standard type, like Old Testament, New Testament, whatever. Like they're able to do it. And they said the schools do not have to participate in it, but they're giving them stints on $60 per student that will do that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, that's scary. I have that, and it's not everywhere. Currently, it's in Texas.
Yeah.
It happened on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
They approved a proposal. It's
Yeah.
not law yet.
No, it's not law.
It's an approval to give lessons about Bible study
Yeah.
from kindergarten to 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, indoctrinating kids. And the incentive for that is you get $60 per student. Whether they're taking that class or not, that's a lot of money. If you have 100 kids in your school, only three.
5 million in Texas.
If you are only 3 people will do it. They're still getting a lot of money to help with school supplies and things if they apply that. And I think that's a very dangerous fund.
Are they incentivizing the school?
Yes.
The school get the money?
Yes, $60
$60
per student.
That's about 5.
Whether they're taking the class or not, it's not the 3 people, so you get 60.
They said about 5 million kids qualify for it between preschool and elementary.
There's more than 5 million kids in
That's what.
K through 5. Yeah, that's what they told you.
No, I'm saying that's what I read.
Okay, well that's what they read. Yeah, that's not right. Sorry. I should be able to send my Jewish kid to public school and not have to pay for more school supplies because I don't want them in the Bible study class of Christianity. It's giving backwards. If you want your kid to go to Bible school, Bible study, that's what church is for. They got it Monday through Sunday. And I grew up in a Christian school. That's what you want them to learn. That's where you go. There are way too many religions, and it's disrespectful.
What is in the news?
I know, and I'm just answering how I feel about that.
Well,
You can't force that. That's what you did to the Indians. you forced Christianity on them. And you weren't nice. You weren't kind to your neighbors. They weren't even your neighbors. Yeah. Thanks. So, that's my thoughts on that. And I love a religion if that's what you're choosing for your children, and hopefully they agree with it, but they may not. But no. I'm so sick of it. They're indoctrinating our kids. That's literal indoctrination. You're forcing Muslim teachers, Jewish teachers, agnostic teachers, Catholic teachers, all kinds of different religions, atheists. in order to get support, extra support that they clearly need, because everybody knows what the school supply list looks like and what they're getting paid in general as teachers to teach something. That's
Well, they
not
can't
the
force
school's
it.
business.
They forcing the teachers to teach this. I mean, it got to be. I mean,
They're not forcing the teachers to do it, but they will have a Bible class.
yeah, at the school,
Yes. And
and they're gonna have a Bible class teacher at the school.
whoever chooses to do it,
Yeah.
right.
So they're not forcing nobody that's
No.
not Christian to do it. I'm assuming.
Okay,
I'm
so
asking.
are they going to do it for Jews? Is there going to be a Jewish class? Is there going to be a Catholic class? Is there going to be a Islamic class? Is a Muslim class?
That's what.
Will they get incentives for that?
I think eventually they're gonna have to, or it's gonna be
No, they're
mass
not going to have
riots.
time. Okay,
It's gonna
exactly.
be mass riots and
Yeah.
motherfuckers fussing and crying
That's
like already.
that's my point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And good luck getting all the religions. If it's $60 per kid every
Yeah, 'cause
religion, good
I
luck.
mean, when you look at the definition of the word religion, shit, who gonna teach my son Michaelism?
Michaelism?
Yeah, because that's my religion. The ways of Michael. That's our religion is, your traditional ways.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can have your own religion. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a million of religions out
That's
there.
what I'm
Just
saying.
traditional, your traditions.
Yeah.
So my family, we follow the ways of Michael. And I want that to be taught at school. I want my kids to get that. I want all kids to get that.
Or have
I
the
think,
opportunity.
yeah, I think that'd be great if they follow the ways of Michael. Michaelism, there you go.
Start it. Tax exempt.
I've been trying to
Make your own Bible too and sell it for $60.
Yeah. On Saturday, you wake up at 10, don't do no chores. Yeah.
Okay.
Have a mezcal, smoke a cigar.
Hey son, have a cigar.
No, when you're older.
Take a miss.
When you're older.
Yeah, when you're older, you know.
Yeah, the Bible teaches you
Yeah.
things to do when you're older,
Yeah.
not just kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead on yours.
Make your bed, then lay on top of it. Don't get back under the covers after you make it.
Because you never make it next day anyway. I don't know. I'm just adding stuff to it.
No, listen, I'm talking about Michael. You
Yeah,
can't answer Michael.
You're talking
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah, you talking about
Robinson.
Robism. Yeah. Yeah, you can't add to my shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get under the covers when it's time.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, so this is about Amber Geiger again. Former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger denied parole for Botham Jean murder. Again, Dallas. This is old news. It's current, but this is from October. But I don't think we've done a current event since this happened. A former Dallas police officer convicted of murdering Botham Jean in his apartment 6 years ago has been denied parole, according to Texas Board of Pardons and Parole. Amber Geiger, who shot and killed the innocent man in September 2018, won't be eligible for consideration for parole until October 26, the state agency said. My family feels a sense of relief having gone through the process and made a strong petition for denial, said Allison Jean, Bachman's mother. So news coming in the end that the board considered our petition in a sense of elation, is a sense of elation and a sense of relief. Geiger was up for parole on what would have been Bachman's 33rd birthday ban. She needs to serve her entire 10-year term, which is well below a sentence that one receives for murder, Jean recently told CBS News, Texas. Murder of an innocent man in the comfort of his home, doing nothing wrong. Geiger, a Dallas police officer at the time, told authorities he confused Bachman's apartment for her home. Her body-worn camera was not recording during the shooting because she was off duty. Geiger was convicted of murder and sentenced to 10 years in prison in 2019. She appealed the conviction but lost her appeal 2 years ago and was denied parole after doing 6 years. She had come up again in 2 years. After serving 8, I guess it'll be like 8 years on that 10. She'll come up again, yeah.
I hope she's been practicing memory of the things she owns. So when she gets her next place, she knows what it looks like. Maybe she needs to take that time to do that. Yeah, I said I was going to bring it up last week, but here we are. It's still a current event. Trump's cabinet picks. I want to talk about old Matty Yates from Florida, a former congressman. He's former because he quit being a congressman so he could be our attorney general under Trump. He quit. He bowed out of his position that he was going to get as our U.S. Attorney General because we were all getting distracted from the ethics review on him having sex with minors and paying women for sex. Yeah. So.
Don't forget about the drugs.
Yeah. So having sex with minors should be enough. Yeah. So he's bowed out. Somebody else has been picked. But I just want to talk for a minute because they actually had this week a review on DEI. They threw that out the whole time Kamala was running, and that's basically she was only had her position because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. She wasn't qualified. However, we've got a Fox News agent that will now be running our military. He was an ex-Marine, and he's on Fox News. He's a reporter there. That's going to be running our military. We've got a WWE wrestling exec. That's going to be in charge of our education. We have, sorry, I wrote this down before. He's bowed out now. I said a sexual predator is our attorney general. And we've got Dr. Oz in charge of Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. And we've got a party of traditional values, traditional Christian values. Got JFK Jr. in charge of our health. I think it's important to worry about children's health and our food and things without also giving them polio. We've got Trump, nothing to add to that, and Elon. And all three of those people that I just mentioned kicked it with Jeffrey Epstein. I would be remiss. I just brought up Diddy. All three of those people kicked it with Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't make it. And nobody's worried about those reports anymore. So, yeah. DEI, that's the problem.
I'm on the diversity, equity, and inclusion group.
Yeah.
I'm part of it. Yeah.
It's a problem. Get rid of it. I want to nominate Dr. Dre for a position too. Since all the doctors. Your turn.
Well, that being said,
current event, or do you have something to add?
no, I was going to say no. That being said, at this point, what is it that us as sitting here can do?
Ignore people that thought that was cool.
Do about what?
Thought that was cool. I mean, what? Look,
We can talk shit.
What
we won't do is storm the Capitol.
I'm not.
We're just talking. It's current events episode.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So my point is, I don't really have a point because if I say anything, people get pissed off sometimes about what can you do, and they're, what do you mean what can you? It could have done that and could have done this and could have done
It's
that.
not a coulda, woulda, shoulda. We're moving forward.
Yeah, it's just you don't have to talk me. It's just a story.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, what can you do besides take care of your own home?
Oh, that's
your
crazy
family?
because that's what I said too.
Okay.
But now people are trying to take care of my home for me, so that's weird.
Ooh.
Okay, do you have another current event? Because that's what I was going to you for. I didn't ask for your opinion on my news story. Do you have another current event?
No. I don't.
Okay. Do you have one, Tequila?
yes,
Okay.
Dallas again.
Dallas.
Get
So
on the
nice.
beach time. Love their skyline. Love their downtown too. Yeah, Bank of America thing. Great things down there. Dallas doctor gets 190 years for tampering with IV bags used in surgery. A Dallas anesthesiologist has been sentenced to 190 years in prison for injecting a nerve blocking agent and other drugs into bags of intravenous fluids.
Wow.
A Dallas anesthesiologist was sentenced Wednesday
If you
to
don't say the S in anesthesiologist,
was sentenced Wednesday to 190 years in prison for injecting a nerve blocking agent
okay.
and other drugs into bags of intravenous fluids at a surgical center where he worked, leading to the death of a co-worker and causing cardiac emergencies for several patients. The emergencies began 2 days after Ronaldo Riviera Ortiz Jr. was notified of a disciplinary inquiry into an incident during which he allegedly deviated from the standard of care during an anesthesia procedure when a patient experienced a medical emergency. Ortiz, who had a history of disciplinary actions against him, complained to other physicians that the center was trying to crucify him. Court documents shows that Ortiz, who was arrested in September of 2022 and convicted in April, waived his appearance at sentencing in federal court. An attorney listed in court documents for Ortiz did not immediately return a phone call for comment. Prosecutors said numerous patients at Surgicare North Dallas suffered cardiac emergencies during routine medical procedures performed by various doctors from May through August in 2022. Another anesthesiologist who had worked there died while treating herself for dehydration using an IV bag from the facility, prosecutors said. The surgical center staff concluded that these cases suggested a pattern of intentional adulteration of IV bags used at the center. They identified 10 additional unexpected cardiac emergencies that occurred during otherwise unremarkable surgeries in the months before his arrest, which was an exceptionally high rate of complications over such a short period, according to the complaint. His medical license was suspended following his arrest by the Texas Medical Board. That's
Okay. Why?
because he was just an asshole. They don't show. You gotta.
What's the purpose of that? I don't get it.
Sounds like Dr. Death with the back shit.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
They don't say why he did it.
Yeah, but a nerve blocker, that would just, maybe he thought it would make them sleep more? Why would you get into anesthesiology? Why?
And that's a good fucking field.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You-
good money, and
Yeah.
you do, like, honestly, the Lord's work. Like,
Yeah.
they're surgeons, and I think anesthesiologists get, like, shit on, but it's like, if they don't do their job right, the surgeon's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So, but they work hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fuck you, dude. That's fucked up. And why? Somebody, I need to see a 2020 something. Report on, like, what was the purpose?
And this fool said they trying to crucify him because they disciplined him for deviating from procedure.
That's my point is, because how you said it, it was a nerve blocker. So maybe he thought, I'm coming up with something better.
A nerve blocking agent and other drugs.
Okay, maybe he thought he was coming up with something, but you're not allowed to experiment on patients, period. You're wrong. But I'm just saying, were you trying to come up with something you thought was better mixture, or were you just a fucking cunt? I mean, you're still a cunt.
A coworker died.
Well, but she was, first of all, co-worker. Are you supposed to be injecting IVs that the city's paying for?
Yeah, diagnosing your own self with dehydration.
Yeah, you were dehydrated. Go get you some Pedialyte. There's people that need IVs. Right? I'm sorry for that loss. But
that boy had contaminated IV bags there.
Yeah.
It sounds like the plot to, what was that movie where they were trying to die and make it to heaven? And get Sleepers, I think it was called Sleepers. Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, they were trying. Yeah, I think it was called Sleepers. Yeah, it is Sleepers. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I guess you can come up with a concoction.
190 years, that boy finna be gone. That boy gone.
He's gonna make a hooch with some nerve blockers or something. Is that what they call the juice in the prison? Hooch. My current event is there's a trend going around right now that it's like on TikTok and everything that conservative women are claiming that people are planning to jump them. So they're posting videos. You trying to jump me? I got the pew 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 blah 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 blah. Let me just be crystal clear, conservative or not. Nobody is going to tell you if they're planning to jump you. You made that up. I've been jumped or tried to be jumped before. Nobody plans on jumping anyone. It's not the truth, and it's kind of at this point like you won your election. Stop trying to still be fucking oppressed. Like, stop. Be happy. You should be celebrating, minus the swastikas and shit. Like, stop making up shit. Now people are a threat to you. No, you were a threat. You were a threat 4 years ago. Y'all were threats. Nobody's acting like that anymore. You're just mad because people aren't talking to you, or treating you differently, or putting you in arm's length to respect their fucking personal fucking space. Nobody's trying to jump you. And I want you, conservative women who are doing this, not all conservative women, it's not all, but it's a trend going on, to know a lot of people are packing that aren't conservative or Trumpies. Like, don't start that. That's stupid. We already failed women in general. Let's not start pretending we're jumping each other and we're pew-pewing other women. Let's not do that. It's really corny. Anyhow, do you have any more tequila?
You don't have one?
You said you don't have any more.
I didn't have any more because I think it's ridiculous as far as I'm concerned that everybody's like on tense, and I think that's sad. I think
it's been sad.
I think it's sad that everybody's like.
It's been sad
like
for 9
this,
years.
like,
you can't pick somebody who promoted his whole campaign on divisiveness, and now you're seeing actual divisiveness where people that weren't trying to be divisive are like, now I'm gonna, okay, fine. That's what you wanted, divisiveness, so now I'm standing my ground. I don't want to deal with you.
But you just said the opposite way.
No, I didn't. I don't say anything opposite. I said you stood behind this man
the vision
who literally promoted divisiveness.
Okay. Sure.
And now he's won, and we're the rest of us with common sense that aren't in the cult are saying,
wait, can I say something logical?
Look, let me finish my statement then. You can go ahead and get with your logic, no problem. Now the rest of us are saying, okay, cool. That's who you wanted. He's back. I'm not comfortable with you. What's the problem? Who cares? Why do you care?
But
I don't align with your values, so why do you care about my friendship?
No, but why
do you care?
I'm going to keep it simplistic.
Why is it bothering people so much?
No, I'm going to keep it simplistic.
Why is it bothering y'all so much? It's weird.
It's bothering what? Can you let me say?
Okay, but you're saying the divisiveness you think is
It's
so
crazy.
ridiculous.
No, what I mean by that is, has America never? It's like you said, nobody can break that mold as far as who rides as an independent or whatever. It's always you go as a Republican or you're going to be a Democrat voter, and that's all I'm saying.
Right, but I've been saying that for how long?
I
What
understand.
episode are we
That's
on?
all I'm
197,
saying.
and
It's
I'm
been that
41
way.
years old.
But
It's still corny.
okay.
So corny. I will vote against my own fucking religion if that was the person that if I had to vote Jewish or non-Jewish and that was the person representing a Jew, I would fucking vote against
You
Jews.
should have just voted independent. I don't know.
You don't know who the fuck I voted for. I'm just saying.
I don't know that. I'm saying that. What are you going to change that?
Change what?
If you vote this way, that way.
No, I cannot change it. I cannot change it.
Okay,
But I
it's
can.
been that way since when?
But I can express my disdain for it, like I have since I was about 8 years old and understood government.
Okay. All right. Well,
anybody who knows me knows that I've said that.
I understand, but I'm just making it simple.
I don't need it to be simple. I don't need it to be simplified. It's simplified for me right now. I got it, and we'll deal with it, and that's that. And you deal with people not wanting to fucking deal with you or talk to you.
But why?
Because they don't align with your morals.
But that's a fucked up society.
Oh,
you can't.
No, it's not.
Okay.
If you think someone doesn't want to deal with you because your morals are fucked up, what the fuck? Do you hang out with your family that you don't agree with? Do you hang out? I'm not going to name names. Are there people in your family you do not hang out with because you don't like their morals and how they fucking operate? Yes or no?
No,
yes or no?
I hang out with most of my family.
There you go, answer.
Exactly.
No, I do.
Just a yes or no question, though.
Are there some that you do not?
Yes.
Are there some that you do not?
Well, they don't want to hang out with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they don't agree with the way you do shit.
Exactly. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
That's fucked up.
What's the difference? Okay, then go hang out with them.
But let me say.
Then go hang out with them.
Let me say why that's fucked up.
Okay.
Let me.
I don't hang out with.
Or no, you're just
I don't hang out with one of
me?
my own siblings because we just don't agree.
And as well.
Okay.
And they
okay
are on the wrong side of the thing.
Okay, in your opinion.
In my opinion,
yes.
They tell me no. I don't.
Oh my god! You know what? You know what? I literally don't give a fuck. It's not about politics at this point. It's really not, and that's what is hilarious to me, and that's kind of why I brought that up. Like, oh, we're getting jumped and attacked because we like these, and you sound just like them. And now it's talking about conservative women. Because why are you so hype about what I said about this TikTok trend?
Like in circle family. It's just like Mike says. I don't want to talk about Europe.
I don't want to hang out with someone I don't align with.
I never said I don't want to talk about it. I just said.
Why do you have to deal with it?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So why do I have to deal with that?
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's and you don't exactly, and I don't.
And I'm done with it.
And I don't.
I think that's sad that everybody's screaming and
I thought it was sad.
I'm not screaming and wailing.
I thought it was sad 9 years ago. And I think it's going to be sad come January. So what? If people don't want to deal with you, oh well. Find your people. That's how that works.
What the fuck does that supposed to mean? That only divides where we're living.
The place been divided.
When? Fucking when?
But I'm on.
Are we all supposed to kumbaya?
No, I'm on.
Are we supposed to kumbaya and start looking at vaginas to see who's trans and not now? Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do now? But I'm not doing that. Okay. I didn't care about trans people, and now I gotta care about trans people. I didn't care about it.
You care about them 4 or 5 years ago?
I didn't care about I didn't care what restroom they went to if they weren't predators. So, but now I have to care. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? That was my other thing. I'll bring it up. Go ahead, Mike.
Texas mother on death row, supported by Kim Kardashian, is actually innocent of murder, judge says. A death row inmate convicted of killing her toddler daughter is actually innocent of murder and should be freed from custody, the prisoner's trial judge said in documents unearthed on Thursday. Cameron County District Judge Arturo Nelson is siding with the appeal of Melissa Elizabeth Lucio, 56, and said her conviction and sentence of death should be vacated. Lucio has satisfied her burden and produced clear and convincing evidence that she is actually innocent of the offense of capital murder, Nelson wrote in court papers first reported on Thursday by NBC affiliate KPRC in Houston. The case, which has gained notoriety through reality TV star and aspiring attorney Kim Kardashian, is now before the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals. Lucio was held responsible for her 2-year-old daughter Mariah's 2007 death in Harlingen, a city with about 71,000 residents on the far southern tip of Texas. Lucio has 13 surviving children. On February 17, 2007, paramedics were dispatched to a residence where they found an unresponsive 2-year-old child who subsequently died, according to Lucio's death row profile maintained by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Evidence of abuse led to the arrest and conviction of Lucio, the child's mother. She had been set to be executed on April 27, 2022, before the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals intervened 2 days earlier to look at new evidence that Mariah's fatal injuries were caused by a fall down a steep staircase. Over the years, Lucio's case has drawn the support of an unlikely diverse set of advocates. So heartbreaking to read this letter from Lucio's children begging for the state not to kill their mother, Kim Kardashian wrote in 2022. Yeah, so this lady, I ain't gonna keep reading, this is a long article.
Yeah, I was like, it's a documentary episode.
Yeah, I can't read.
First they were good.
But anyway, she been locked up since 2007, convicted for capital murder of her 2-year-old child, and obviously it's a false conviction, but she's still locked up, so hopefully they do what they gotta do to get her out. Harlingen, that's north, close by Dallas again. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a Texas one too. This is the opposite. I'll just say the city it was. I don't know what city it was. Kylie. Is that close to Harlingen?
Killeen? Close to Austin.
Okay.
It's a military.
Yeah. There was a mom who abandoned her 16-month-old son and to go meet a guy on Hinge on a date and never came back. And they only just found her in California.
Alive?
Her alive or the kid?
Her alive.
Yeah, she's alive.
The kid died?
No. Somebody called reporting there was a kid hanging out the window, and the kid is alive.
Hanging out the window of what?
Their apartment that she left him in.
Mm-hmm. Just chilling, playing?
No.
He's 16?
16 months.
Oh, 16 months. Okay.
Yeah. And she had put up like baby gates and things, so she planned that, like, you know, but he was full of feces and all kinds of things, and she swore that she left him with a babysitter. And the babysitter's like, I haven't talked to her since December. Here's all of our messages. She just basically left her kid with some dogs. Aggressive dogs.
Dogs too?
Yeah. Yeah. Go Texas.
16 months. Hanging out the window.
It has nothing to do with Texas.
No, I said go Texas because he was giving only Texas news.
Yeah.
Could you stop?
No.
My goodness, I love Houston.
No, I meant just in general. That's a terrible school.
16 months
16
hanging out
months.
the window.
Yep.
Hanging out the window out.
Because the window was broken.
And the kid just made his way to the window.
It's
18 months.
a year and a half, 16 months.
Damn.
Texas, the police in Killeen, Texas, responded to a call about a child hanging out of a broken window and an aggressive dog trying to attack the child.
Oh.
That's how the police got called. Upon them arriving, they observed the toddler with his head and shoulders sticking out from a window,
They trying to save himself.
which wasn't broken, had previously been repaired with cardboard on the ground level. Once they got inside, the officer found the boy wearing only a t-shirt, alone, except for two dogs who were described as being very protective of the child. They were probably barking at the child to come back in the house. Yeah. She basically left her dogs to take care of
Yeah, that
the
kid
dogs. The dogs were better parents than she was.
The kid trying to get away
He
from
had
him.
diaper rash and
Oh,
feces. He was
motherfuckers.
probably hungry.
Yeah.
Diaper rash and feces on his skin. But she had windows locked, deadbolt doors closed off, and baby gates blocking the kitchen area. When the officers contacted her, police said she told them she had traveled to San Antonio, Texas, to meet a man she met on Hinge.
But they found her in Cali.
San Bernardino, at an army base.
Some people be hard up.
One
And
army
that-
base to another.
Yeah, and then so that child was placed into CPS as of now. I'll take him.
Man,
I know. Pending story. Get back to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some girls be hard up for men, no matter what this world they judge them for. It's sad. So,
Yeah, men too.
Yeah.
Men too,
Yeah.
because that man was hard up for a woman.
Yeah. That's all.
Because he knew she left her kid there.
Yeah, he should have like.
Some men be like, the only way I'm gonna fuck with you, that kid can't come.
Get rid of the kid. And it happens a lot.
Yeah, so who you blame, the
You
woman
should
or
see
the
how many
man?
stories I watch.
Yeah. Well, the pending news.
Yeah. Well,
Very-
can we get to our next segment?
They
My
said
bladder
that,
is
let me
letting
tell
go.
you 3,000 things about us using that magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, she being the girl, him being Cognac. This evening it's on Mr. Cognac. He gonna randomly select a question and ask it.
1806. Do you currently have a blog? If so, what's it about?
Are people still blogging?
Yes, video blogging.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. This is it.
I mean,
This is my video
I
blog.
guess.
If that's the same thing.
It's not.
Oh. Okay. Then no.
No.
I tried to do a blog like years ago. Like, you know, you do your own website blog. I tried to do like a fashion kind of one, and I got bored. I'm not really into
I'm thinking about blogging.
graphics. Not video, bro. I'm talking yet.
And under Cognac, Tequila, and girl.
What you gonna do?
Still thinking.
I'm thinking about toe blogging. Y'all. Yeah.
Burn blogging.
Yeah.
Burnt. Crispy
Yeah.
blogging.
I watch vloggers That's interesting.
I got it backwards, blogger.
Yeah.
Not like on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll Google it.
Vloggers, not bloggers, but vloggers.
Oh, vloggers with a B.
Yeah.
Oh.
So most things that you watch, that I watch on YouTube is a vlog, other than some podcasts and Country Wayne, but like most car bloggers, I watch a lot of car bloggers, and they just blog about cars, going to car shows and shit like that. But yeah.
Okay, well, I'm about to vlog about my feet.
Yeah.
Does that work? Is there feet vlogs?
It's about to be one.
Coming soon
Yeah,
to
about to be
a vlog
You need a
near
producer.
you. Sure, I don't
Yeah.
care. I told my own mother I'm about to make a stage for just feet with props.
Yeah.
I have really cute feet, so stay tuned.
Dang. What's a cute foot?
Well,
I've seen bad ones, so I think they're cute. I don't know.
well,
You decide for a subscription fee. And you can pick the props for other fees. You know, we're about to get into it. Fuck it.
if
Well, not
anybody's
one
into
life.
like knitting dolls and stuff, they can hang out with your feet.
Whatever. I don't care. You're not gonna see my face.
Okay.
Hey, thank you guys for listening so much. We'll be back next week. I hope everyone has a great Turkey Day. That's what I call it. Happy Turkey Day. And have fun with your family. And yeah, have fun with your family. Eat good. Hang out with who the fuck you want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Duh. Love you.
Yeah.
Just give thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.